Alright everyone, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video here along US-395 as we drove between Bishop and Mammoth Lakes, California. This drive here on Highway 395 as we get ready to leave the Owens Valley and head up into the Sierra Nevada mountains and the Long Valley Caldera is just an incredible scenic drive as you drive up out of the Owens Valley and you just have these unrestricted views of the mountains as you're driving up towards Mammoth. It is absolutely incredible how incredibly scenic this drive is, and it is absolutely hands down one of the most scenic drives you can take here in California and the United States. I've said it before and I'll say it again, there is no better drive than 395. So pretty much up until this point right here in the video, Highway 395 has been mostly passing through the deserts of Southern California. Of course, you got the Mojave Desert down there in the southern part of Highway 395. And then right up here in the Owens Valley Bishop area, you're mostly passing through the southern part of the Great Basin Desert. This is really where Highway 395 really changes in both look and feel as you continue to drive north here along the road, because obviously when you climb up the Sherwin grade, you're much higher in elevation than at any point that you were previously on Highway 395. And you'll actually stay up pretty high in elevation pretty much all the way until you get to the Nevada border. You'll be pretty much above 7,000 feet from the top of the Sherwin grade there all the way up towards Mono Lake. And then you don't even really drop below 6,000 feet elevation until you get past the Sonora Junction with Highway 108 as you make your way up towards Nevada and Topaz Lake. So even though you're going to be much higher in elevation as you continue your drive north here on Highway 395, you're still going to be in a pretty dry climate considering that you're going to be east of the Sierra Nevada mountains the entire way. So it's basically going to be a very high desert climate, but you will see some wooded forests along this stretch of Highway 395 as you make your way up towards Nevada as well. So it's not all dry and desolate like the Nevada desert, even though you're not in Nevada, but there's a lot of characteristics of the Nevada desert that you'll see here along the eastern Sierra up in the higher elevations of Highway 395. The views of the Sierra Nevada mountains here as you come up towards the Crawley Lake area, and then of course as you continue farther north up the road as you head towards Mammoth Mountain, are just absolutely incredible. I was super happy that I chose this year to redo this Highway 395 road trip with my grandpa because we had such a wet winter in California, and looking at my old videos from the 2018 road trip to now, you can just see how big of a difference the snow is in the Sierra Nevada mountains from 5 years ago versus this year. Obviously, the southern portion of the Sierra Nevada mountains, I believe, had the highest snowpack ever recorded in its history. Just mostly talking about the southern end of the range here, I think the north didn't get as lucky or beneficial of a snow year as the southern portion of the range did. Of course, the north still got a lot of snow, but just not as high as a percentage as the southern portion of the range here. And you can actually see Mammoth Mountain in the distance there off the left, which is actually an active volcano here in the Sierra Nevada mountains. I know probably volcanic activity is not the first thing you think of when you think of the Sierra Nevada mountains, but yeah, Mammoth Mountain is an active volcano that still spews toxic gases that kill trees in the area, so that's pretty crazy. So here's another crazy statistic about Mammoth Mountain this year. So Mammoth Mountain received almost 900 inches of snow this year, which is just unbelievable to think about how much snow that is. And they just closed for the season this year on like August 6th. They were like open for the ski season this winter for like 275 days, which is just completely crazy to me how long the ski season lasted. I think they said it was like their second longest ski season ever, but this is by far their latest closing date ever, especially this far into the season. Mammoth Mountain is definitely one of the best ski resort towns here in California, and the town is really nice. It just really is. Even in the summertime, there's still plenty of things to do there. Mammoth Lakes is where me and my grandpa actually spent 2 nights on our Highway 395 road trip. We stayed in a really nice hotel in the downtown area there. And it was actually kind of decently priced too, because it was kind of in an off season, if that makes sense, because We were there in late June, and their summer activities haven't even opened yet for the season just because of how much snow they still had in the area. So they actually lowered the prices of all the hotels, because normally people would be doing summer stuff in the Mammoth area right now, but just because of how much snow is still there and the ski resort was still open, I mean, they only get a certain amount of people that want to go ski there in the summer, because obviously people want to do summer stuff in the summer, not ski. But yeah, it's just really cool that we were there and we actually got decent prices on hotels and everything like that. And we just had a really great time exploring Highway 395. So if you want to explore Highway 395, I definitely highly recommend staying in Mammoth Lakes. Alright, so this little clip here was actually filmed when me and my grandpa were heading over to Convict Lake, which is located about 5-10 minutes south of Mammoth Lakes and is located just left of the Mammoth Yosemite Airport. And the drive up to Convict Lake is amazing, but wow, when you actually get to Convict Lake and just see the absolutely breathtaking views of the surrounding mountains at this lake, it is just an incredible sight to behold. If there was one stop that you had to stop on Highway 395 between like the Owens Valley and then driving up towards Nevada, you have to make a detour to go to Convict Lake. It's literally only about 5 minutes off of Highway 395, and the views there are just out of this world and just absolutely breathtaking. And I've never seen clearer waters on any lake in the Sierra Nevada mountains, with the exception of Lake Tahoe, of course. But yeah, Convict Lake is absolutely breathtaking and is definitely worth a stop off Highway 395 if you're driving Highway 395 along the Eastern Sierra. And right here, I'm just going to show you guys a few clips I recorded when me and my grandpa were just spending some time here at Convict Lake off Highway 395 on our journey on the Eastern Sierra. Absolutely one of the most beautiful lakes I've ever seen in my life. The views pretty much speak for themselves here. The turquoise blue water with the beautiful mountains in the background just adds for the perfect mountain scene here. Absolutely stunning, like I said. Alright folks, it's time for plugs here as we get ready to end off the video here. And the first thing I want to plug is my Patreon. So if you guys join my Patreon, you can literally watch all of my videos a few weeks in advance, sometimes even longer than that, just depending on how much content I'm making at the moment. So yeah, it's a great way to support me and my YouTube channel, and of course all the money that I make on there just goes right back into this YouTube channel, and of course the future travels that I go on as well, and then the various equipment that I buy to make these videos possible, of course. So yeah, I hope you guys will consider joining that. It's just really cool that you guys can support me on there, and you guys can just choose whatever level you want to join based on your budget and everything like that. I would really appreciate it if you guys would check it out. There is a link to my Patreon down in the description. And another thing that is set up on my channel is Super Thanks, which is located to the right of where you would normally like one of my videos. What that basically is just a way for you guys to tip me out for each video going forward if you feel that I've earned it, of course. And then all the money on there also goes right back to this channel to keep producing more of these types of videos in the future. Alright everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this drive here along Highway 395 on the Eastern Sierra. We certainly got more awesome scenery ahead of us here on Highway 395 in the coming videos, and then a few excursions as well off Highway 395 along the Eastern Sierra, so I hope you all will be looking forward to that. And with all that said, I hope you all have an amazing day, and take care everyone. Thank you so much for watching.